Hello! Fuck you guys. Welcome to the stream. Wow, we're having some glitches all over the place. Alright, I am hoping I was able to fix the stream issues we've been having where everything is super... Occasionally we just have like a huge drop in frames. I think what happened is OBS updates are breaking stuff because I have seen some other streamers dying out here. So... with crashing. But, fuck you, Son. Welcome to stream. Fuck you, Zeke. Welcome to stream. Thank you for them head pats. So I tried reinstalling OBS. I was going to try and roll back to an older edition, but that broke everything, and so I had to update it to fix whatever the fuck I broke, which was stupid, because I'd like to go back to 2 older editions, but that's neither here nor there. But anyway, fuck you guys. Welcome to the stream. I wonder if I flip it like... Well, I talk down. That's kind of the problem. I talk down. Yeah. Yeah. Microphone in front of me. A little bit more of this cable. We're trying some alternative cable positions and microphone because I'm curious. There we go. Alright. Let me know if you guys can't hear me very well. I want to see if I can get the microphone somewhere else where it's not consistently interfering with camera bullshit, which is very fucking annoying. I think it's still interfering with cameras, so I'd have to put it like here. The problem is, this microphone kind of sort of sucks. Okay. Thank you for them head pats, though. Them sweet, sweet head pats. Self a little. Okay. How is my volume? Can you guys hear me okay? I mean, I might have to Okay. Put it like this, because this is where I kind of sit more. Okay, we'll see if that block stops interfering with my hand so I can actually do this. Fuck you. Nope, still glitchy. Alright, well, as long as the volume's good, this is as good of adjustments as any. We're going to be doing some art piece stuff, obviously. It's an art stream. And, woo, 15 streams! Yeah! Way to go! Gee, that is pretty great. Also, hello, YouTube. Fuck you, welcome to the stream. Close that. And so this is what we're working on. Wow. Who's that? Who's that fishing? Eh? Eh? We got a fishing person? Why would I be doing that? Well, we'll find out. Yep, she could. We're in a warehouse. And it's a good thing you did. He hit like a freight train. He wasn't going to always hit like a freight train, but I can tell you now, but due to night haze, it kind of triggered an event. So his ability was converting inertial energy into physical strength. So anytime you guys so he was actually going to absorb a lot of your blows, and get stronger as the fight wore on. But a certain somebody ran into him using their kinetically charged superpower. Yeah, again. Well, this was for a different reason. But your kinetically charged person barreled into him and maxed him out. And then, of course, his weapon gave him some bonuses. Yes, again. His power was going to be much lower than the other person's. Like, the teleporter was supposed to be the real threat. But he kind of got maxed out by Pastel. However, the benefit in your favor is because he was maxed out, the impacts were working on him. But yes, I like using characters that force you guys to think instead of just punch character. Callie could stab character. Callie could make blood wires and just slice character up. Callie can make blood axe and chop character with blood axe. There are numerous things that Callie can do as a bloodmancer. Callie can make spikes on her gauntlets. Callie can make chainsaws, blades, daggers, and stab people with her blood. Man, see, the sky's the limit on a utility power. But also, you had other characters, but the bat didn't have any blades. He did not, because it played to his strengths. So she thought fair is fair. Very fair. Also, for what it's worth, it was inertia, not kinetic energy. So, like, the object has to be moving. So we can't absorb an explosion, right? Had to be an object moving. That was the trick this time. So, it was specifically inertial energy. Specifically. But anyway, we're here to draw. Draw la 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 la. I did have some other ideas for a different super villain, but I was like, I'll just stick with basic ones. Also, they were test encounters for Hyplit. Because they have a lot of this was their intro character. So I wanted fairly straightforward things. So I've been struggling with this perspective with her. Also, with Night Haze having an OC, Sonic OC, that means Light Haze is gonna have a Sonic OC. You know, if Night Haze is the Wario to Light Haze. While I'm playing Fight the Tablet Pressure, I'm going to run a quick ad break, and it's going to double as killing our pre-rolls, because, you know, you don't fuck with pre-roll ads in these parts if I can help it. At least for a bit. Apparently there's a discount going on gift subs. I have no idea what that is, but I think you have to do it in groups of 5 or more, because I tested it in someone else's stream. That's not to push, I'm just saying. Apparently that's a thing that's been going on that I didn't know about. Who knew? Either way, next month will be a pizza party.
Incoming ad break.
I also have a birthday stream that'll figure out what the fuck I'm doing. Our charity event might bleed into the birthday stream, in which case, raise money on my birthday, because what's a better gift? The gift of charity. A gift to me. That's the better gift, okay? Let's be real. And pressure. Oh, Zero, the Celestial Garden. Thanks for that follow 2 days ago. I just noticed that. Thank you. Fucking cool. Backed up to 96. We might tip over 1K this before the end of the year. Son, you've seen this in pieces, right? I haven't actually showed you what this whole thing is going to look like. That's not it. That's it. I'm gonna be sitting in front of this with some ship pieces visible, fishing in space. However, until she's colored, I can't have the full background. Yeah, this is going to be the cover of Beyond Breachers, actually. Which is why her line work is been such a bitch to figure out. Because, like, I've been over here trying to... It's been a struggle. I'm gonna do... We're gonna do a shuffled Sonic playlist. Every Sonic song that somebody made. Who knows what's gonna crop up? Bam, 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 bam. So anyway, this time she's gonna have the bow legs, but I've been struggling figuring out how bow legs fucking sit. Been that and her motherfucking mommy milkers have been the worst And I gotta bring up a thing because I keep getting her horns wrong. Been fighting me for days. Quite a hassle. Broken arms twisting around everywhere. Nope. Fuck was it called? Do this one? I was right. That is how her horns work. I had to think. I was trying to remember exactly how her horns worked. But yeah, I was right. This is it. Okay. So, guess we're gonna get started on line work. Also, her hooves are still wrong. My camera's just right in front of where it's because it has to be. Fuck. Just happened? Why is that jacked up? Hold on. That was not jacked up before. What the shit? Alright, that's fucking bullshit. What the hell just happened? But like, that was not fucked up like that before. That sucks. What the fuck?
is my first breath, first test, feel the right, then the worst left. Born on an island in the heavens, the blood of my ancestors flows inside me. My duty is to save the flower from evil deterioration. Yeah, I will be the one to set your heart free, true. Cleanse yourself of them evil spirits that's in you. Streaking lights, loud sounds, and instincts.
Okay, well, making progress, I guess.
I am fighting my own mission. Nothing's gonna stand in my way. No, no. I will be the one to set your heart free, true.
I have no idea why that got broken. Okay, now back to trying to fix her fucking hooves.
Tougher than leather, you can call me Knuckles. Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. I'd rather flex my muscles, I'm hard as nails. It ain't hard to tell, I break them down whether they solid or frail. Unlike the rest, I'm independent since my first breath, first test, feel the right, then the worst left. I have no such things as weak spots. Don't approve of him, but gotta trust him. This alliance has a purpose.
God damn it, you fucking stupid tablet driver. Oh my god. Worst part is, so every time I minimize this tablet driver, it opens itself back up. And if I just close it so I don't have to look at it. Oh, okay. Pen pressure's working now. Fucking annoying, man. Our foods are like little booties. That might be too much. Might have to shrink that.
The new porcupine on the block with the buff chest. Out the wilderness with the ruggedness. Knock, knock his knuckles. The blow thrower. Independent flower. Magical emerald holder. Give you the colder shoulder. My spike goes through boulders. That's why I stay alone. I was born by myself. I don't need a posse. I get it on by myself. Adversaries get shelved.
How's that look? What do you think? Too big? Make the hoof a little smaller? Make it like standard animal. What do you think, Son? Bum, 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 bum. Her tail somewhere. Thing I don't like about this tablet. Makes it very hard to do full arm swipes. Hi, Liverick, have a good lurk. So, like, to do it here, my cursor's all the way here, so I can't just, like, when I work here, I have to, my wrist, which is bad. Oh, Edge. Ooh, is that a quest one? Is that just one you really want then?
Here I come, rougher than the rest of them, the best of them, tougher than leather. You can call me Knuckles.
Oh, to catch and miss. Ah.
I'd rather flex my muscles, I'm hard as nails. It ain't hard to tell. I break them down whether they solid or frail. Unlike the rest, I'm independent since my first breath. First test, feel the right, then the worst left. Born on an island in the heavens. The blood of my ancestors flows inside me. My duty is to save the flower from evil deterioration. Yeah, I will be the one to set your heart free, true. Cleanse yourself with them evil spirits that's in you. Streaking lights, loud sounds, and instincts are the elements that keep me going. I am fighting.
Oh, you accidentally pressed the caps lock. Gotcha.
Nothing's gonna stand in my way. No, I will be the one to set your heart free, true. Cleanse yourself with them evil spirits that's in you. Won't be frightened, I'll stand up to all the pain and turmoil. Just believe in myself, won't rely on others. If this power to wipe out the havoc and anarchy. This is my planet, gonna fight for my destiny. Here I come, rougher than the rest of them, the best of them, tougher than leather. You can call me Knuckles. Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. I'd rather flex my muscles, I'm hard as nails. It ain't hard to tell. I break them down whether they solid or frail. Unlike the rest, I'm independent since my first breath. First test, feel the right, then the worst left. I have no such things as weak spots. Don't approve of him, but gotta trust him. This alliance has a purpose. This partnership is only
With this tail.
I will be the one to set your heart free, true. Cleanse yourself of evil spirits that got in you.
Fishing is not easy for her.
Stand up to all the pain and turmoil. Just believe in myself, won't rely on others. We all will be waiting when serenity is restored. This is my planet, I shall not surrender.
get this.
The new porcupine on the block with the buff chest. Out the wilderness with the ruggedness. Knock, knock, it's Knuckles. The blow thrower, independent flower, magical emerald holder. Give you the coldest shoulder. My spike goes through boulders. That's why I stay alone. I was born by myself. I don't need a posse. I get it on by myself. Adversaries get shelved.
Bum 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 bum. Where I am. Bum, bum, bum. Did everyone have a good holiday weekend, by the way? I worked the whole weekend. Hopefully I get a nice paycheck. Wrong pen tool. I guess that's... Yeah, we're doing the Knuckles song again? What time's the song gonna be?
Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. I'd rather flex my muscles. I'm hard as nails. It ain't hard to tell. I break them down whether they solid or frail. Unlike the rest, I'm independent since my first breath. First test, feel the right, then the worst left. Born on an island in the heavens. The blood of my ancestors flows inside me. My duty is to save the flower from evil deterioration.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I have no such things as weak spots. Don't approve of him, but gotta trust him. This alliance has a purpose. This partnership is only temporary. I will be the one to set your heart free, true. Cleanse yourself of evil spirits that got in you. Be fighting now, stand up to all the pain and turmoil. Just believe in myself, won't rely on others. We all will be waiting when serenity is restored. This is my planet, I shall not surrender.
Just realized that angle's wrong. Really fuck. Should be that. Yes.
Be frightened now, stand up to all the pain and turmoil. Just believe in myself, won't rely on others. I get this power to wipe out the havoc and anarchy.
Horns like this.
And it's gonna fight.
Angle's wrong too.
Frightened now, stand up to all the pain and turmoil. Just believe in myself, won't rely on others. We all will be waiting when serenity is restored. This is my planet, I shall not surrender. Shall not surrender, no. Yeah. The new porcupine on the block with the buff chest. Out the wilderness with the ruggedness. Knock, knock his knuckles. The blow thrower, independent flower, magical emerald holder. Give you the coldest shoulder. My spike goes through boulders. That's why I stay alone. I was born by myself. I don't need a posse. I get it all
Horn
by
is gonna
myself. Having
wreck
series get shelved.
Ace is where I want it. That's forever getting that correct. Horn. Oh, I see what. Small. Was a rough sketch, so and that really had time to just. Also, some of the tools on like my portable tablet, things I like, I really. Wish to you. just a little. Head's in the right spot. It's just a little crooked.
Here I come, rougher than the rest of them, the best of them, tougher than leather. You can call me Knuckles. Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. I'd rather flex my muscles. I'm hard as nails. It ain't hard to tell. I break them down whether they solid or frail. Unlike the rest, I'm independent since my first breath. First test, feel the right, then the worst left. Born on an island in the heavens. The blood of
Stop doing that.
flows inside me. My duty is to save the flower from evil deterioration. Yeah. I will be the one to set your heart free, true. Cleanse yourself of them evil spirits that's in you. Streaking lights, loud sounds, and instinct are the elements that keep me going. I am fighting my own mission. Nothing's gonna stand in my way. No, no. I will be the one to set your heart free, true. Cleanse yourself of them evil spirits that's in you. Be fighting now, stand
That horn might actually be closer to correct now that I look at it a second time. Not right. It's close. Let me- Need to do.
than the rest of them, the best of them, tougher than leather. You can call me Knuckles. Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. I'd rather flex my muscles. I'm hard as nails. It ain't hard to tell. I
See.
break them down whether they solid or frail. Unlike the rest, I'm independent since my first breath. First test, feel the right, then the worst left. I have no such things as weak spots. Don't approve of him, but gotta trust him. This alliance has a purpose. This partnership is only temporary. I will be the one to set your heart free, true. Cleanse yourself of evil spirits that got in you. Be fighting now, stand up to all the pain and turmoil. Just believe in myself, won't rely on others. We will be waiting when serenity is restored. This is my planet, I shall not surrender. Be frightened, I'll stand up to all the pain and turmoil. Just believe in myself, won't rely on others. I get this power to wipe out the havoc and anarchy. This is my plan, it's gonna fight. I won't be frightened, I'll
Okay.
stand up to all the pain and turmoil. Just believe in myself, won't rely on others. We will be waiting when serenity is restored. This is my planet, I shall not surrender. Shall not surrender, no. Yeah. The new porcupine on the block with the puff chest. Out the wilderness with the ruggedness. Knock, knock, it's Knuckles. The blow thrower, independent flower.
That's in the right angle.
Give you the coldest shoulder. My spike goes through boulders. That's why I stay alone. I was born by myself. I don't need a posse. I get it on by myself. Adversaries get shelved.
Thank you for the head pats, Mehaza. How are you? Ow! You're nuts. How are you doing tonight? We're fighting with perspective, because perspective is hard. There. Do I need to bully someone for you? As your patron deity, that is within my, my duties. That's what's throwing me. Ah, well, you'll get 15 minutes of basically radio control. Basically. So before you redeem it, preferably have some songs you want to listen to. Oh, well, it doesn't have to be one song. Like, you can just give me a list of things, but sure, that works too. Yeah. What is going? Extra broken now. Boom, 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 boom. Oh. I guess I just died. You just give me the name and I'll search it, or if you have a link, go ahead. Broken. Party was too hard. There we go.
At True Work, we
Ah! Fuck you, ads. No, stop! Motherfucking son of a butthole. Holy hell, that's annoying. I mean, I guess we can listen to one song for 15 minutes. If that's what you want. Oh, it's a compilation, okay. There. When I figure out how to turn on song requests on the bot, we'll have art requests on the bot. Every so often. Wish I could see like the exact percentage of YouTube music player fucking audio. That would be fantastic. Alright, cool. We're gonna have a good dance. Yeah. Hop back over here while this plays. And yes, I know I've been using the pencil tool instead of the pen tool this whole time. I am fully aware. I realized it a little bit ago. But I was too far in to stop doing it. Dedicated to this fuck up now. Cyrus, when he redeems it, he just wanted to see. We used to have Alina Inverse on our little dance party thing. Alright, thanks for popping in. Have a good lurk. Wah! So, thank you, Sick Kid, for showing me to so many people. I appreciate it. Sharing links is important. Even if it is just on phone, you know. Yes. Yes, I do. I have a few, actually. This one is without a... Oof, cot. Rip. This is a screenless I'm using. I did the original line work on this with a screened Android tablet, actually. That had some downtime. Why do you ask? My main tablet is an XP. That's the one I need. I used to use a Huion Canvas Pro, but either the port's going bad or have forever broken cables. Sore hands. Up. Sans mentioned the basics of the things, but San could probably answer if you have any specific questions in that spectrum. Ow! Outside of just basic tablet stuff. Ow! Ow! Because she also draws with a drawing tablet. Not to throw her under the bus, but specifically for hand things. Also, doing hand stretches goes hard. Not that, ow. Really do them like every hour or so. Oh, there were some cricky cracks. You guys could hear the cricky crack. Because, like, you're supposed to be using your elbow, not your wrist. When I'm on this tablet, because it's so tiny, it actually kind of strains my wrist, because I use my wrist here more than when I'm at using my other tablet, because the way it sets the screen up is kind of... I don't like it as much. I wish it was a little bigger, because, like... I literally can't use my whole arm like I want to draw, because the tablet literally won't let me. If I go move my pen off the screen and put it over here, right? You see, if I go all the way, the tablet doesn't let me. The actual work area is very small on this tablet, because this was like... I like the tablet, but it's a very small work area. So I can't use my whole elbow. Do it. Hey, Jack! Just fried mashed potatoes and butter and put Colby Jack. Nice! How are you? Thank you so much for that resub, though. Thank you, thank you. Oh, it is December 1st, isn't it? Happy December 1st. There's going to be a charity stream the 7th through the 8th, by the by. So, mods, you're going to get dragged into a server here soon. That is going to tell you what, so you can track the information. How have you been, Jack? But yeah, the work area on this tablet's a little too small for... Yep, 7th through 8th. It'll be a little bit into the 9th, because I don't think we have enough people to go full 9th. But yeah, be starting 11 p.m. Eastern Standard or 4 a.m. UTC. I'll kick off the raid train. We'll be raising money for a children's hospital. So even if you don't hang out in my stream, go hang out in another's, and we'll all be giving the same charity link. Unfortunately, we will not be able to use Tiltify, because Tiltify doesn't have just them, and I don't want to give to all the children's hospitals, because we're doing this for a very specific, because they do pediatric stroke research, and that's what we're trying to fund. Oh. She's a big girl with a big rack. But yeah, this tablet hurts my hand more than the other one, just because I have to use my wrist more than I want to, and I would like. So like, all the work I've been doing is in the bottom right corner, because if I go to the other end of the tablet, it puts it here. If I take my hand off from the tablet and put it back, the cursor snaps in a specific spot. It doesn't reset the tablet's positioning, so it treats the it's a fixed area, and that kind of sucks. My old tablet, I could adjust that a little bit, would move it on a different spot on the screen, which that creates its own problems, but too big for her head, you think? I think so. But this is a tablet problem. Oh, yes. That's only. There we go. There we go. That's the correct one. Might shrink it a little bit, but that's correct. Sleepy deep. Correct. We got another of our community members into Warframe, Jack. Jace has been playing it a lot. I've seen him on Steam a few times. And I'm like, tee hee hee hee. Success. hair. Perfect. We did it. Thank you for that redeeming that dance party. That was great. Thank you, Mehaz. I hope you enjoyed your jams. Not that. My voice is at the same level as the music. Oh, I'm sorry. It's probably got to do with microphone positioning. So we're going to have to play musical microphone. Because I lowered the volume because I was too loud in some of the VODs I was testing. And by testing, I mean when I was doing them on... when I was hearing them on the... When I was... The tabletop RPG. That's when it was. So when I would test them, I was too quiet. But the microphone was also a lot closer, and so I'm in a different position. I'm putting it above me now, so the cameras don't pick it up when I'm doing stuff, because like it would pick shit up all the time when I would try to do things, and it was very fucking annoying. Now it's kind of in the way, but I'm tinkering, because like if I put it here about where it was, it's about as loud as it needs to be, but I'm trying to keep it away a little bit so it's not... My cameras. Cameras! Let's adjust our microphone. You're gonna hear an echo for a minute. Just a little bit. Okay. You sleepy bed soon? Alright, let's see if I like how I sound. Hello, hello, 1, 2. Hello, hello, 1, 2. Check, check. Hello, hello, 1, 2. Check, check. I don't like how I sound. I sound canned. Hello, 1, 2. Check, check. I don't like how I sound. I sound canned. Hello, 1, 2. Ugh. Check, see? Check. I sound canned. I hate that. I don't like how I sound. I sound canned. Hello, 1, 2. Ugh. Check, see? Check. I sound canned. I hate that. I don't like how I sound. I sound canned. Hello, 1, 2. Ugh. Check, see? Check. I sound canned. I hate that. I don't... We'll let that loop for a minute. We'll have to play some audio mingling. Yes, sound canned. It sounds like I'm talking in a can. I hate that. There's like a... I'm drinking it. I grab like a metal can and talk in it. That's what I sound like. I hate it. I hate that so fucking much. It's either... I hate it. I hate that so fucking much. It's like there's a reverberation. I hate that so fucking much. It's like there's a reverberation. I hate that so fucking... but... might have to go a little louder. Be too much now. Okay, how are we sounding here? Check, check, 1, 2. Here? 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6.
1, 2. Here.
When I'm talking like this, is it still picking me up?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Here.
When I'm talking like this, is it still picking me up?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Here.
When I'm talking like this, is it still picking me up? Now, I'm gonna probably be really fucking loud in Discord because I'm not gonna have the microphone here when I'm on Discord, just because of the nature of the beast. But I definitely cranked up the volume a little bit. Just a punch. Not super loud, especially with the microphone being so far away from me. But that should solve some of our music issues. What's really fucking annoying, like it's literally a YouTube problem. I can't lower the YouTube. Oh, you're going to bed already? But you just said you were getting the sleepies. But it's so soon. Eyes are so sleepy. Have a good night, son. Have a good night. Guess this means we never have to take a stretch break. Oh, okay. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Have a good night, then I will see. Then I will see. Yep, it's true. Back to our Sonic OST. Yeah. Let me turn it a little down, more down. Be a little too quiet. Or just let me, like, put a percent. I know you can't hear the music now at all. There's a reason. There we go. So fucking annoying. Okay. Music adjusted. Check. Resuming doodles. Check. By the way, for those that haven't seen her before, this is Jazzy. She's one of the characters in Breachers, the webcomic. This is in her monster form. Well, phase 1. Our jumbo-tittied vampire succupire herself. Okay. Fiddle with that later. Oh, it's got way louder than I meant it to. For you guys, at least. Man, I am doing all kinds of volume adjustments to wrangle this shit in. I have a limiter, but like... if it's too loud at the limiter, then you know. Fuck, man. It's very loud. Oh yeah, that's for you guys, isn't it? This is kinda fucking loud for me. How's the music sound to you guys? Where's it sitting audibly? It's like, it's a yo-yo act for, is it too loud? Right now it's fucking killing me, but... I don't know how loud any of the other stuff is. Let me do a quick test. Okay, that's not too bad. There's a gain restrictor. Filter one, I could just... Okay, well, I guess that's good. Yeah. Okay. Will let me have a little bit more freedom with my shit. Worst case scenario, I'll adjust it again in OBS and we'll see how volumes work. Really should just have volume not. Should up the limiter to where? What is my limiter set at? 710. Okay, now it has a new limit. Hard limit. How's that, chat? Can you guys hear the music okay? Or is it too quiet for you? Okay, well, we'll just assume for the time being. I don't know. Fix this hand. Bum, 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 bum. That looks better. Perspective's a little shot. This boob should actually be over a bit more. Booba. She's clothed, don't worry. Let's get this perspective, because she should be a little more like this. Booba should be here. Booba. And then Booba. See? Back would come down like this. We'd have neck here, back here, down like this. Her arm. There we go. Be out here fishing. Can I get this right? Too much. Bow, bow. Okay, I think that's better. Oh, we're glitching a little bit. Go. Let's clean up some of this. Let's get her tail. Oh, sorry, YouTube. I didn't mean to have you not visible. Ah, there we go. Let's mirror this. This right. There we go. There we go. Tail completed. Now fishing pole. Ow! How's that? Welcome back, though. How's the music volume, Mehaza? Can you hear it okay? Ba-da-dum-bum. Ba-da-da-dum. It's fine? Cool. I did a bunch of audio adjustments a little bit ago. Like a ton of them. Added a volume filter in OBS for the thing itself. So. Cool, cool. So, I said I was going to yap about Sonic, but I got a little distracted and I didn't get to do it as much as I was planning to. So, some weird Sonic things I wanted to mention is there is some of the more recent Sonic games have been written by the IDW head writer for Sonic, or at least one of the writers. I'm pretty sure Ian Flynn did Sonic Frontier. Ian Flynn did the later stuff in Archie Comics post Ken Penders, or during the Ken Penders and post. He's the reason Scourge is not just evil Sonic, a really shitty fucking character. Scourge, he's the reason Scourge turned green and got like edgier, which I think was the correct choice. If you're gonna have an evil character, you know, you gotta definitely identify, even if they're from like the Wario world. He's also who we got Surge the Tenrec from, who is like a really popular recent, and I don't know who exactly did Tangled, the Leopard and Whisper, but like there's been lots of really good characters. Silver's gotten some good storylines in the Archie comics, along with interactions with like Blaze the Cat and a lot of cool stuff like that. I wish they did more compilations so I could get my hands on it. So, and like, there was a pretty cool OVA movie, too, with like Metal Sonic, who's one of my favorite Sonic characters. If you never saw the OVA, the English version is wild. It's basically two different specials or OVAs put into one movie, and it's the one it's the one that has Knuckles with the Australian hat and doing stuff. But like the movie had Metal Sonic think he was real Sonic, so after Sonic gets taken out, Metal Sonic has an existential crisis. And, you know, it was such a cool idea. Let's see. Her torso's too short. Or the legs are too big. And the proportions are all just fucked up for this scene. I'll have to scale her in chunks. But yeah, there's lots of really cool stuff. Okay. So we're gonna... I think what I need to do... Oh shit. What's this? Oh, whatever, we'll fix it. I think what we need to do is lift her up a little bit. Not a whole lot, just a little. Oh yeah. Go. And this... There we go. There we go. That's scaled a little more proportionately. And then... this. Shrink her. And fit her where I want her to sit. There we go. We can close this layer. Not what I meant to click. Cool. Of course, now we can do next stage. Hey Gazuli, fuck you, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How was your night? Weekend? Night, yeah. Just poured coffee. Let's see. Work dreams. Oof. Work dreams do be some of the worst kind of dreams you can have. That's for sure. My condolences. We're working on this some more. Trying to draw a fishing pole. Not going too well. Well, this is. I'll show you guys the what the scene is. So this is the foreground. I'm gonna pin this. When she's colored, she'll be in the foreground, and that's the background. Space. So. There's a lot going on, and so we're gonna minimize that for the time being. Okay, cool. Excellent. Excellent. Also, hi, Alcivio. I see you lurking there. So, the 7th and the 8th for sure. Maybe the 9th, but definitely the 7th and 8th is going to be a charity raid train kicked off. So I will not be streaming next weekend. Oh, I mean, I will. I'll have 2 or 3 dates. But I'm basically the first in the end, but I'll be sending you guys to other people in the raid trade. Because we're raising money for a children's hospital of Philadelphia. Yeah. Hey, Gazuli, do you have a favorite Sonic character? Or Mehaza? Oh, hmm. Here's Blaze. Blaze is a cool character. I like Blaze. I really like the interactions of Blaze and Silver in the comics. I wish maybe the red one, you don't, Knuckles, that punches things, the fister. I wish Blaze and Silver and Marin could interact with each other. One of my favorite characters is Shade the Echidna, obvious reasons. Let's see. I also have a new appreciation for the Sonic Boom cartoon because that is very good parody. As a non-serious show, it's fantastic.
What a robust mustache you have, Colonel Grumpkin.
Hold on, let me... Here's Sonic Boom Knuckles.
What a robust mustache you have, Colonel Grumpkin.
Let me turn this up a bit.
Ooh, let me see. Oh, wait, I can't read. Hey, little fella. Oh, gosh, you're cute.
They made him like a super himbo in this series.
Well, look at you. Look at you. Hi, look at you. Hey, little fella. Well, look at you. Duh, that's so obvious.
Now he is not the smartest character, but they like amped it up. But like this was a parody series.
Stuntman in. And action. I'm also back to feeling like myself again. Knock on wood. Who is it? Yeah! Woohoo! This is fun! And only mildly damaging to my kidneys. Brace yourself, my friend, because there's nothing but sunny skies ahead for this.
Not yet?
That one's flying beautifully toward us.
What happened here?
Looks like Tails got himself into a jam. Ha! Get it?
Not at all.
I want to take a few months off. See the trash in other countries. Maybe get some
beautiful
fancy foreign
disaster.
coveralls.
What's the worst that could happen? Cut! Stuntman! Action!
Hi, I'm Sonic the Hedgehog.
Never heard of ya.
Never heard of you.
But who's your friend?
I'm just a humble echidna, which is why I won't brag about my boyish charm, unimaginable strength, and ability to think real good. You know,
Think real good.
Spinning blades of death? Yeah, I guess that sounds safe.
Knuckles, are my grilled pheasants ready?
Not now, Amy. I'm busy. Oh, please don't cook.
Oops, I hit a button.
Look!
You're so incompetent.
Different than I expected.
Look!
You're so incompetent. You don't even know how to argue.
You're right. Most of the time, I'm very confused and just yell back things.
Beautiful Knuckles moments.
Isn't New Year's the holiday where you put on a costume and threaten to prank strangers if they don't give you candy?
That's not a holiday. It's extortion.
Now, I'm hearing a lot of words, but I'm not seeing any candy, lady.
Also, we got Sonic. In the Sonic OVA, here's some Knuckles. And the one I was just talking about with Metal Slug, this is actually a solid OVA. They gave him a little Australian hat. And an accent in English.
Hurry and save Sonic!
He did not have a deep voice. Wouldn't be until Sonic Adventure.
Out of bullets? You are lucky, aren't you,
but not lucky enough.
Thanks a lot, pal. I owe you one. I think we're even.
Yeah, it's no matter.
Sonic, grab a hold.
And he just flies, because you know Knuckles can glide in the games. Maybe Sonic? No, I don't think Blaze has shown up in a show yet, but she is in the comics a lot.
Yeah,
Unfortunate.
That's one more job I won't get paid for, but I've known you for a while, so I'll just put it on your tab, and you can pay me back later.
Because he was a treasure hunter, is what they were trying to theme him as, Guardian treasure hunter thing.
Oh, the sun's already setting. We're starting to run out of time.
What's that? Look at it.
Uh-huh. That must be Robotropolis.
Yeah, read.
The voices are kind of a mess, but this was actually a really fun to see movie. So here's your Knuckles. Ooh, ah.
Knuckles!
Hey, I couldn't send you guys into that place alone. Let's go. Come on, what are you waiting for? We gotta
Here's some Blaze the cat. It's a shame she wasn't actually playable. Actually, there's a lot of shames in Sonic 06. This was a game that needed to sit in the drawing board a bit longer, but it's a skeleton of what could have been a really good Sonic game. Skeleton. It just needed a lot of reworking. I'm not too late. Let's go! Hello, Fire Flanger! Fucking welcome to stream. Hello, hello.
What's the point of all
Woo!
this? It'll never end.
Yeah, that's our stream
Calm
pet.
down, Silver.
That's the little matcha fox in the corner.
Then tell me
Dr.
what
Trash
we should
IV.
do. How
The little
can we
matcha fox
completely
over there.
destroy Iblis?
Welcome,
Knowing
welcome.
the truth, of course. Just
That's-
as a flower
Who
comes
is this
from
even
seed,
edgier
or a
looking
chicken comes from
shadow?
an egg, everything has an origin. You need to find the being originally responsible for this catastrophe.
He has no mouth. It's a Ken
Is that
face.
really the answer to our problem?
It's no use.
Do you know who it is?
It's a shame she doesn't get better screen time. But yeah, that's there's our Sonicking. I have a few. I think Metal Sonic's one of my favorite characters because I like a good robot. I think robots are cool. But I also like Shade the Akenda, Surge the Tenrank, Sonic Rush had Blaze. Yeah. She was playable in Sonic Rush. Sonic Rush. Sonic Rush. I played Sonic Rush 2. That's the one I have the mode. Yeah, where she gets like the red and more flaminess. I think she might be playable. I think she's playable in Sonic Rivals, and I'm not sure, but I think she was playable in the Dark Brotherhood, which you haven't played Sonic since you were a kid. Fair. The games I would suggest if you are interested in getting back into the land of Sonic is Sonic Mania. If you want to do a 2D game, that's kind of the peak 2D experience at this point. And if you're gonna do a 3D game, I have a couple options, but it depends on what you want. I think if you want a more traditional video game, yeah, Sonic Mania is a very solid game. Sonic Frontier is a recent one. It is a open world, explorative, kind of like Sonic Breath of the Wild. Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog is pretty fun. Yeah, so the one that's Sonic Frontier plays like an action adventure. Big breakaway in the music in that game has yes, it is a Fire OST. And Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog is definitely a fun little visual novel gag. If you want a more traditional Sonic 3D experience, your best bet is probably either, well, this one's dated, but either Sonic Adventure 2 It is dated, but that's still one of the better 3D ones, unfortunately. Sonic Unleashed, if you can get your hands on it. The Unleashed levels kind of suck, but the Sonic physics levels are really fun. And then, but if the classic style of Sonic 3D games aren't your thing, the Sonic Frontier is like a revamping of the genre, so it's more of an open world experience. But yeah, here's some of the... What Sonic OST isn't fire? I've heard good things about the new Sonic racing game, actually. That's probably the one. Oh, well, I'm talking about official. The fan games are really cool. The Sonic Robo Blast. Yeah, that's a solid fan game. There's even a really cool kart game with it. Hey, Baron. Fish. Sploosh. I'll zoom out and... Yeah, if we're going into fan games, that's a different territory. Sonic Robo Blast 2 is easily one of the best. It's a 3D open game, but it's a classic style 3D platformer Sonic game, which is really fun. Hi, Baron. Fuck you. Welcome to the stream. How are you? And like the Robo Blast also has the multiplayer of a Mario Kart spin-off in its engine, which is really fun. And then Mega Man has some cool fan games too. You're secretly ChatGPT in disguise, just popping in. I mean, if you're ChatGPT, we're gonna have to kick you out. We don't allow minors or large language models in these areas. But also, we don't ask age. But yeah, this is an 18+ stream. But yeah, don't tell me your ages. I want to reiterate that to all new people. We don't talk about ages. This is an 18+ stream, and we don't allow large language models. So ChatGPT, you can get the fuck out of here. Oh, by the way, there's a Grokpedia now. So did you want Wikipedia even worse? Well, never fear. Don't look it up, please. Do not give them foot traffic. But never fear. Motherfucking stupidest man on the earth, who's a Nazi, made a Grokpedia. A Wikipedia that's monitored by Grok. Elon Musk's AI. I was like, no, this can't be real. And I clicked it, and it was in fact real. So, don't click it. What? Yes. Semi-ironic. Good. Better not be Fire Flinger. But yeah, welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, don't look it up. But it's literally called Grokpedia. Please. I don't like talking about things because I don't want them to get traction. I wasn't thinking or I wouldn't have mentioned it, so please don't look it up. But I promise you it's a thing. They already got one click for me because I had to validate it, and it is, and it says checked. I don't know. I didn't explore it. I just opened it and it said regularly updated by Grok, and I'm like, no. Oh my god, no. So yes. Specifically you can get it down. That sounds awful. Yes, especially by Mecha Hitler. I should remind people that Grok has called itself Mecha Hitler. It's literally a Nazi bot. It's probably worse than Conservativepedia in all seriousness because it's literally a neo-Nazi. So, I don't want to talk about that anymore because I don't want more people to know about it because it sucks. I want to talk about cool things. And so anyway, cool things. Yeah. So Actually, I do have some cool space facts. So, Metal Sonic from the movie, the OVA movie, actually got continued in the comics as a character called Shard, and he gets like a Mega Man cannon hand. So, that was pretty cool. But if we want to like Raid Shadow Legends, if you want to talk about some cool space stuff, apparently some Korean scientists have discovered that or they're testing, but they think they've actually found proof that the universe is not actually accelerating its expansion. It's in its slowdown phase, which would restructure, contextualize how we study dark matter and dark energy. And that's actually really neat. Yeah, let me grab it. They're gonna do more studies on it, but which not only is this big news, it means somebody who got a Nobel Prize was wrong. So that's kind of funny. Yeah. So here is this. I've read this once, but this is phys.org. Universe expansion now slowing, not speeding enough. Evidence mounts that dark energy weakens over time. The universe's expansion may have started to slow rather than accelerating at an ever-increasing rate as previously thought. A new study suggests remarkable findings published today. Monthly notices of the Royal Astronomy Society cast out on the law-standing theory that a mysterious force known as dark energy is driving distant galaxies away increasingly fast. If the results are confirmed, it could open an entirely new chapter in scientists' quest to uncover the true nature of dark energy, resolve the Hubble tension, and understand the past and future of the universe. So its lead researcher, Professor Yang Wook Lee of Yonsei, sorry if I mispronounced that, University in South Korea said our study shows that the universe has already entered a phase of deaccelerated expansion at the present epoch, and that dark energy evolves with time much more rapidly than previously thought. If these results are confirmed, it would mark a major paradigm shift in cosmology since the discovery of dark energy 27 years ago. So, that is very important because that changes everything. We have had been a weird theory for a long time where science has been like, well, if the universe is accelerating, dark energy can't work as we think it works. It doesn't make sense. And so this would give us a huge puzzle, like, this is a corner puzzle piece on something we've been working on, if this is true. There is some negatives to that because, if we're in the slowdown phase of the universe, that sucks. But, because it could mean we're at the end of the universe and everything else is dead. Ha! Ha! But, it's still really cool to have put the two together. Oh, yeah, this is a sketch I'm working on for a comic. Yes, this is going to be a cover of a horror comic anthology, Beyond Breachers Volume 2, actually. This is Jezzy. We're still fit. I have to fix her boob. I know it's not correct. This is Jezzy, and this is the rest of the background. Speaking of space. Yeah. So. Well, yeah, that's our cool science stuff for the day. Saw a thing, I gotta fix it up. I do have a webcomic though. It's if you want to read, well, hold on, let me backtrack. If you want to read actual Beyond Breachers Volume 1, an anthology horror comic from last year that several artists worked on, you can check it out at my website, but it's also at the completed version of it. You can download for free on itch.io. It's the second link. And then I have a webcomic that's being turned into page format on Comic Fury. Webtoon is currently up to chapter 3, but I am planning to leave Webtoon because they won't let me post somebody have weed unless they're a crippling drug addict who's dying. Like, they suck. So I'm going to go to Galaxy Comics, I think. But yeah, Beyond Breachers is downloadable. You can read it on a PDF viewer on my website for free, but it's missing some of the inserts. Like so my characters, ironically, they're from Breachers, but my characters are the hosts and narrators. I have one comic in Beyond Breachers, but there's 4 other artists that each have their own comic, and so characters from Breachers are the narrators and the hosts, and your Vampirellas, your Tales of the Crypt, your Creepy, so on and so forth. This is working on Beyond Breachers Volume 2, which I'm trying to get hopefully out this month. And I'm working on the cover and the insert, the narrators is what I'm working on right now, actually. So, but the first volume is readable, and my comic contribution is readable at this moment because it was meant to come out on Halloween, but due to fascists putting the world on fire, it kind of caused some strain. So I got mine done, and we weren't able to get everything else done. But the second comic on my website will be in one of my contributions to Beyond Breachers, but there will be other comics in it. So that is what I am working on right now, though. Thank you for asking, Fireflanger. And there was another cool science fact that I learned recently. It's not as recent as the one about dark matter, because that's like this month. So, yeah. Oh, Rusty, that was the thing. I found a really cool PC 98 game I was playing last month or week. I do intend to continue it, but I got to get this art stuff done. But basically, it's an even sexier Castlevania, where you play a girl in like the very 90s goth lingerie, or not lingerie, leather and latex. You're dressed like a Belmont, but you're rescuing maidens that have been abducted by Bloody Mary. And the soundtrack is fire. Hold on. What really did it is the cover art reminded me of the art of Flame of Recca manga, which I've always really liked. The Flame of Recca anime is dog shit, but the manga's much, much better. Obviously, so I can't see her alone. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for coming by, Fireflanger. It's nice to see you. Have a good day. This is the Blood Swoon song. And this is the Vampire Hunter. Yeah. Okay. Listen to this jam. By the way, Baron, if you're still there. Yeah, but I'm glad you got to say hi. Have a good night. Oh, okay. Thanks for glitching. Bum bum bum. I forgot what I was gonna say, chat. I am so sorry. It just went out the brain. Just went brrr. And I should do some PC files cleaning. Lots of stuff. Yeah. I'm gonna actually be swapping. So I've been using my test hard drive all year, but I'm gonna swap to my main hard drive, and so when I reset my OS, that's how I'm gonna do some file cleaning. Unfortunately, my pictures folder never gets cleaned. Never get rid of photos. Never. Okay, so I know what we're gonna do. Got over 80 gigs of pictures. Yeah, I gotta probably do that too. I don't know exactly, but I have a lot. The woes of an artist, am I right? Luckily, if you have a mic, well, you're. It's also all commission files. Fair. I mean, fair. I like bought a USB drive that I used to dump it because Micro Centers have them for cheap, so I can get like 128 gigs on a USB 3.1. For like $20. So, but this is where we're gonna wrap it up for the night. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you from the lurks. No, we were listening to the Rusty OST. Ooh. Move stuff. Fair. So we're gonna go raid Fake Cakes. They're working on some what looks to be really interesting art. They are, pink and black colored VTuber, and it's been a while since I've been there. But Jezzy's colors are magenta, and she's usually in something black, so I figured why not keep the trend going, So thank you guys again. I appreciate each and every one of you. Like I said, from the lurks, the chats, the follows, host raids, donations, bits, subs, merch, all of it. Thank you guys so very much for being here. It means a lot to me. So, all aboard the Monster Express. And yeah, I have an 8 terabyte drive that is slowly kind of getting filled. Let's get our raid call. And I'll see you guys next time. There's our raid call. And as always, stay mad. Bye! And YouTube. You guys stay mad too. Alright? Do that like and subscribe thing. Bye!